So if you remove a spark plug and it's wet with gasoline, I thought I'd go over the main causes of this and how you go about fixing it. And I'm going to put links down below for everything I'm looking at here. But the first thing that's going to cause this issue is going to be that the cylinder has no spark. Because if you're not getting no spark to that cylinder, then fuel's just going to build up on the spark plug and it's never going to ignite. So that's going to cause an issue, and it's going to cause the spark plug to be wet with gas. And so first thing to do is go make sure that that cylinder is getting spark. There's some different ways you go about testing it if you wanted to. There's little low-cost spark plug tester tools that you could put in between the spark plug and the spark plug wire, and it lights up when the spark is going through. There's also other methods you go about testing it for spark. There's a lot of good YouTube videos on that if you need to check that out. But the first thing to do is check and be sure that it's getting spark. If it's not getting any spark, then check the spark plug wires, check the coil pack or coil. But first thing is going to be no spark. And next up is going to be a bad fuel injector. Now this is a very common issue, which mainly has to do with like a leaky fuel injector, because if the fuel injector is leaking, it's just going to have fuel is just going to keep pouring into the cylinder, which is going to foul out the spark plug, which will make it very hard for the spark plug to ignite, and it will become soaked in gas, which is often called flooding the engine. But a leaky fuel injector is a common problem for this. And so there's a few different ways you go about testing it if you wanted to. You could test the gas pressure if you wanted to, because you'll have low fuel pressure if that fuel injector is leaking. There's also some other tests that you could do. A lot of mechanics will swap out a fuel injector with a known good one and see if the problem follows. So there's some different methods like that. But number 2 is going to be a bad fuel injector. And next up is going to be a blown head gasket. Now this isn't so common, but it does happen sometimes. And basically what happens with this is that if you have a blown head gasket in the wrong spot, it could possibly leak fuel into a cylinder, and then when it goes in, it's going to soak the spark plug with coolant or antifreeze, and the spark plug won't be able to ignite, and then gas will come in there and it'll coat it with gasoline along with coolant. So if you pull out the spark plug and it has gas on it, but it also has coolant on it, then very likely you have a blown head gasket and you'll need to replace it. So that's basically it. I just wanted to go over real quickly 3 of the main causes of why spark plugs would be wet with gasoline. If you have anything to add, please comment down below. If you have any questions, ask me and I'll try to answer them. If this video helps you, please click like, please click subscribe, and have a good day.